the Himalayan Institute, and the Honesdale Rotary, helping Africa move forward. Social regeneration through rural empowerment is the goal of our humanitarian mission. The human race has never been as connected as it is today. In this era of globalization and mutual cooperation, it's more important than ever that we cultivate our sensitivity to the suffering around us.
Rotary clubs are known for supporting both local and international projects. And it's interesting philosophically that we share this with the Himalayan Institute, which happens to be also located in Honesdale, Pennsylvania. The Himalayan Institute has really worked hard long-term on providing solutions and empowering local communities versus just giving simple aid to communities. And this matches so often the philosophy of Rotary International and the projects we're involved in. About a year and a half ago, the Himalayan Institute approached local businesses and our Rotary Club in Honesdale looking for contributions of different materials that they could ship to Kumbo, Cameroon in Africa to establish a community center, again matching philosophically what Rotary International does. A presentation was made to our local Rotary Club, and actually by members of our own club, because we have several members that are involved with Himalayan Institute. Rotarian members that have been directly involved in going over to Kumbo, Cameroon, have initiated the start of a new Rotary Club over there. And it's very exciting because how often do you get involved in the chartering of a new club halfway around the world? The other exciting part of it is that more and more this project is becoming a Rotary project. It really is Rotarians working with Rotarians.
In the first part of 2007, we were part of a project supporting the opening of a community center in Kumbo, Cameroon. We all made financial contributions, and then we asked local businesses and individuals if they could help us out, if they could provide tools and other supplies for the community center. The response was overwhelming. One business, Woodlock Resort, just outside of Hawley, donated rakes, shovels, tools, tons of supplies. At the time, we thought we were just supporting a project the way we always do. But then the grand opening came and hundreds of people turned out. We were awed. We realized that we were having an impact not just on the people who benefited from our donations and efforts, but back here at home. We had brought an awareness of a city and its people from across the world to our own community. It's been very rewarding.
As I looked around, what I saw was an Africa that can feed Africa. I saw an Africa that can heal Africa. And the number one killer, much to my surprise, is malaria. On the entire continent of Africa, over 3,000 people, mainly children, die every day of malaria. 3,000 kids a day dying. The Journal of the American Medical Association reported in June of 2007 that the herb Artemisia is the most effective medicine for clearing malaria, for resolving malaria. That's an herb that can be grown in Africa. What if we started helping Africa cure Africa by growing Artemisia?
The world is at a crossroads, and the solution that we need today is the solution to poverty. Poverty is the global crisis that's afflicting hundreds of millions of people around the world. And the only way to make a lasting difference is through empowerment. HI community centers are concrete vehicles to accomplish this vision of empowerment instead of aid. It means integrated job training and job creation so that people have the concrete tools and means to make a lasting difference in their own communities.
The Himalayan Institute Cameroon is the home of the Himalayan Institute's Community Center. It's the very first Himalayan Institute Community Center in Africa. Upon our arrival on the 1st of July, we found a building that was largely discarded by the population. We sprung into action and began to renovate this building that was in such a state of disrepair. Renovations included repairing the roof, fully rewiring the building for safe electrical, providing plumbing not only for administrative use, but also for kitchen and residential facilities as well. And also establishing demonstration nursery plots so that we could begin research for the School of Energy Farming. To the left was not here. That whole fence is new. Oh, wow. During one of our visits to the mayor of Kumbo, we expressed our desire to bring the community a free public library and really make this library in Kumbo the premier library in all of Cameroon. He invited us to go and visit what had become, at this point, just the shell of a building. It was largely unfinished. There are a few books, some bookshelves that are very rudimentarily designed. In fact, most of them were starting to fall apart and the books were having to be stacked on the floor. We toured the facility, the upper floor, which actually has the greatest potential to house the largest number of books, was completely unfinished. In fact, there's no ceiling. You can see straight through to a metal roof. The floors are unfinished, the walls are unpainted. There's a lot of work that needs to be done.
Your support will enable these rural empowerment projects to become a reality.